All right, so we're going to talk about the much maligned L series. So a little background. I guess it was the late 90s. Deere had the Scots lineup, and then the Sabre lineup, and the L series, the L100 series, replaced the Sabre lineup. So this is dated November 1st, 2002. We were pleased to introduce the 100 series tractors. 5 new John Deere tractors we'll have available to sell in 2003. And this is what's really important about these tractors. These new tractors are designed especially for people interested in achieving a good-looking lawn easily and conveniently. They will replace all of the Sabre lawn, yard, and garden tractors. For the first time ever, you'll have a John Deere branded tractor to compete in large mid-priced markets. These competitively priced John Deere tractors are the best mid-priced tractors available. They offer customer John Deere quality at a more affordable price. The new 100 series will bring many new customers to the John Deere dealerships and help grow your business in rural market segments, which is true. I think that, this is my personal opinion here, but I think what happens is tractors like this in the current D series get such a bad name because people see the green paint and they think they can take them home and just beat the ever-living crap out of them. That's just putting it nicely. When in fact that's not the case. They were never designed to do that. It says specifically right here, designed especially for people interested in achieving a good-looking lawn easily and conveniently. It doesn't say tilling the back 40. Doesn't say hauling the trailer around or anything else. It says a good-looking lawn easily and conveniently. So that's my piece there. So basically they had 4 L100 series lawn tractors and then the G100 garden tractor. And here you have all the specs here, the L100, L110, 120, 130, and then the G100 right there. So prices, you had $1,500, $1,800, $2,200, $2,500, and then $4,300 for the G100. And a lot of times these were sold at dealers, they were sold at Home Depot, lots of different places they were sold at. And I mean, to be perfectly honest, people walk in and they would buy the cheapest one right here and expect it to do this job right here. The same G100 did. So anyway, we'll flip through these real quick. It goes over the cutting edges and everything, the edge cutting deck. So the L100 series of features to meet the quality level that John Deere customers expect and provide in the mid-priced lawn tractor market. And so this goes over all of the specs for the L100, and then you have the L110, 120, and then 130. The biggest thing is you pick up the electric PTO over the L110 and the L120, and then you pick up the 20 horsepower Briggs and Stratton V-twin. You pick up the 23 horsepower Kohler in the L130. Now, what's really important is the G100. G100 is a garden tractor, is a full-size garden tractor with premium features with ground engaging capability. Nowhere else does it say ground engaging capability in any of the L series. So the G100, 25 horsepower Kohler V-twin, heavy duty, fully welded frame, cast iron for an axle, 24/12/12 rear tires, edge cutting system, and then this would also come with the K66 transaxle. Advertising. So basically this is where Deere put out that they were going to do national advertising to try to drive more people to dealerships. And it works. I mean, these are really popular tractors even today. The D series is really popular. Lots of people have them. Lots of people love them. But also they're probably, since there are so many of them, that's where most of the people that are unhappy are going to be D series owners because they bought them to abuse, basically. Here's all the attachments. Availability of these tractors in the U.S. You can get them mid-November 2002, in January in 2003 in Canada. And then in 2004, they came out with the G110 tractor. So the G110, basically a couple upgrades over the G100 because the G100 was replaced by the G110. Primary customers, the G110 garden tractor will appeal to those customers who enjoy the process of lawn and yard care, as well as many other customers who are looking for an excellent value and a tractor capable of mowing a large lawn up to 3 acres efficiently. I think that's really important to note right there. But key advantages, it still has the K66 transaxle, cruise control, welded frame, etc. The tires on the G110 were a little different. They were 23 1050 by 12 instead of the 24 12 that the G100 had. Electric PTO, and hour meter, other things like that you can read there. So exclusive JD Loy hood material is UV and dent resistant and also rust proof. So your guess is as good as mine. Obviously, a lot of people would disagree about JD hoods, but hey, you know, whatever. I just think this is really kind of cool. Some of the stuff that you get, I didn't know you get this little cargo light right here on the G100 110s. So yeah, I think stuff like that is pretty cool. And then also I've got some cart information. You can sell more carts is how it's titled. So you have the 10S and the 16S. These carts actually were not around very long because of their frames. They just were not very sturdy, so they went to the current U-shaped frame instead of the square frames that these have. They also had an 18S. I can't remember when the 18S was. Maybe I don't know if they ever had the 18S. Maybe I'm thinking of something else. The 7 utility cart was discontinued, but the more deluxe 10 and 15 utility carts will become available. And here's the 10 down here. That's this 10P, sorry. And so, you know, this is kind of interesting how carts change over time. They did some specs. The 10S and the 16S and the 10P were all of those information there. And their specs. So let's see here. Box capacity, maximum payload of the 10S is 720 pounds. The 16 is 1315, and the 10P is 722. So realistically, the plastic one actually has a heavier maximum load by 2 pounds than the 10S. So kind of cool there. Just thought that was kind of neat to share. This is a little bit shorter video. I'll dig out some more stuff on all of this stuff, and I'll keep doing these videos once, maybe twice a week, until I run out of material to talk about. Thanks for watching.